We're just rolling into Emerald Creek. We had a bit of a, obviously spoil it for creeks and waterfalls around the Cairns area, but the first one that popped up that's dog friendly and sort of a few people said is really, really good. So we're gonna come out here and take Georgia out for a bit of a...
She's gonna love it.
I know, she absolutely love a bit of exploring. You can see the creeks here flowing down already. It's absolutely magic out here. Found this epic little spot just sort of down below the main waterfall there. It's so slippery walking down there. Really going to have to dry the feet before we get a chance of getting back out. But there's a few different waterfalls going to this little pool down here. We just had to come down and check it out and go for a bit of a swim. So freaking beautiful around here. Alrighty, we've been having an awesome stay. We've been done about 3 days out here at Mareeba. We've just sort of been at the rodeo showgrounds there, just sort of killing back and just sort of catching up a little bit of work and just really being relaxed. And it's actually been really nice. So actually, there's a 4x4 park just there called All Terrain 4x4 Park, and that's where we're planning on going today. With their Facebook post, it looked like they were open, but we're going to go out there and the gates closed, only open on a certain amount of dates. So we've come out to the back of Coranda here. It's about a 45-minute drive from where we were, and we just like sort of picked a park, and we're just sort of taking, so it's one of those days we're going to just take some random tracks and just sort of see what we can find. Like no plans, no maps, no whatever. And we've come out the back here already, and we've already found a couple, so I think we're sort of heading in the right direction. So it's just, we love doing this stuff. Like even if it sort of leads to nothing, you always end up on those sort of really muddy tracks that you kind of probably don't want to be on. But I think it's going to be one of those days. We're just going to just go out here, do a bit of exploring, just have a little bit of fun. We've been craving to do a little bit of forward driving and enjoy the day. All right, we're locked into forward drive. I've flicked over the airbag suspension on the rear, so that's you got a little switch under there, so that's going to make the air go between the two airbags, so it helps a little bit of flex off road. But we'll get into it and see what we find. Beautiful, no dramas at all. Getting down to the bottom of the hills here, and there's a bit of water hanging around. I've actually been really enjoying our clean car after having it so dirty in Cave York for so long. So I'm trying my best to keep it that way, but we'll see how long that lasts.
All right, so we've been driving down this track. It's been so overgrown. Well, it's not too bad along the main sort of track, but we've been looking most of the time while we four-wheel drive, we have our GPS on satellite so we can see where we're going and what's coming up next. And we were looking for each like exit to come through, and they were just all fully like not drivable at all. So we kept coming around, and hopefully this leads back up to the main road. But as we've driven past, Josh has found, he's gone for a walk up there. I don't know how, he's been gone for ages, so God knows how far he's gone. But found this proper four-wheel drive track. So I think we're going to have an attempt at that, see what he says when he comes back. But I thought, because he's like, oh, let's just go. I'm like, it's nearly 2 o'clock and we haven't had lunch yet. So we've stopped and had some lunch. Got something different on the menu today. Some lamb chops. So they're actually Josh's. And while we were in the shopping centre grabbing something for lunch today, I decided that I would grab some sushi. So Josh is having chops, I'm having some sushi. We're in this beautiful location with a fantastic view of a burnt out car. So just absolutely glamorous. All right, here he comes, he's back now. What's the verdict?
I don't know, it just looks alright there, then it just sort of goes in like a bit of a forest track, so honestly don't know. But I think we'll go down for a bit of a look. It looks so good out here for just a few motorbike tracks. I think
it would have been good on the motorbike out here.
It's making me miss it so bad. But I don't know, that's the plan today. We'll go have a look, see where it goes.
So I'm in charge of spotting, and really don't want him to come down in here.
Alright, we're going to take this track down here, a little bit of a peek, and it's sort of the first time it looks like an actual proper, maybe four-wheel drive track. So get and have a look. We've got Mikayla guiding us here, which is a little bit scary, and I've taught her well. Alright, our lives are relying on you here, so we just make sure, I'll go as far as I can to the right, just make sure I don't fall into that hole to the left.
Yeah, that's good there.
Perfect.
Beautiful. Alright, the spot we got up here is a little bit tighter, and if you do fall off that, it's not good. Alright, I'll hug the bank as far as I can. The left wheel's probably going to drop that a whole little bit, but just make sure it doesn't go any further than that. Well, it was actually looking really promising, but it's come to an end very quickly. There's massive trees on the road down there. There is a little sort of single sort of tight track down here. I'll just poke our nose down and have a little peek.
the map that we were super close to Hartley Falls and we really wanted to go check it out, so we came along the road and we thought there must be like a car park or something nearby, and there was nothing. And then we looked further on the map and there was actually parking for a massive walking track like way down near the coast, but we found it.
Yeah, we were sort of coming back up the road then. I'm like,
it's
not
so
that far.
close.
It's not that far over there. I'm going to pop the drone and have a bit of a look. And it's like literally just there, and man, it is beautiful. So if you want to save a lot of steps, you know, it'd be an absolutely amazing adventure.
If we didn't have Georgia with us, it'd be
Yeah.
it's national park in there, so yeah, wouldn't be able to take her with us.
Yeah, no, but it'd be looks like an absolutely awesome walk. Or you can sit in the road and have a look. But man, have a look at these places. It looks amazing. G'day guys, well, hope you're enjoying today's episode. We want to quickly interrupt because we have an extremely exciting announcement to make for you guys. As you would have seen, we're wearing our Travelling Campers merch as we've been going around Australia for quite a while now. And the extremely exciting announcement is we now have this available to you guys. So we'd love to see you out there. This is our Team Travelling Campers range. Love to see you guys out there exploring, forward driving in our gear.
They're available right now on our website. So we've got men's, women's, kids, tees, and even some hoodies. So you can jump on right now and shop, and they'll be posted straight to you. Also on our website, we've got heaps of blog posts. So how we travel with Georgia, so traveling with a dog. We've got all about our car and our van, and also we've got how we travel full time. So if that's something you've been interested in, you can jump in and check it out, and we can even help you if that's something you want to do.
Exactly, and look, we don't ask too much from you guys at all, but look, we'd love if you take just 10 seconds to make sure, because we've seen the stats and a lot of you guys that watch frequently aren't actually subscribed to the channel. So please just jump across, hit that subscribe button, hit that little notification bell. That means you won't miss a 1 minute of Travelling Camps. And look, give the video a like, jump in the comments. We love to engage with you guys. So look, just let us know your favorite takeaway, your favorite part of the episode. Chuck something in there, we'll get back to you and we can engage with you guys in there. As that's what we're trying to do, is build a Travelling Campers community of all traveling like-minded people. As we've been going around, we've been meeting so many of you guys. It's been absolutely amazing.
We absolutely love.
That's what we've been all about. So again, guys, back to the episode. Thanks so much. This is where we've been staying the last, I think it's about 5 or 6 nights. We're at the Mareeba showgrounds here. So it's massive grass area, like so well looked after. It's just so neat and so much room. So we're down here on the, we just spent 9 nights in Cairns in a powered site. So we wanted to have a little bit of room to ourselves. So in the unpowered spot, we've got this whole massive, like couple of acres, like pretty much to ourselves. So they've got a heap of powered sites over there. The powered sites are only $25 a night too. So we're paying $20 here. So it's bugger all between the power, but we've got plenty of power here. The solar's been absolutely awesome, so that's been no dramas at all. And then we actually plugged into water here as well, which has been handy. Done a couple of loads of washing and that, but it's a handy spot to stay if you're coming past to stay in Mareeba and check out the area. It's just, yeah, so well looked after. All the volunteers and all the guys here that are running the show are just absolutely awesome. They're running a really good show, emptying the bins and everything's just so, sorry, my GoPro battery went flat. So yeah, everything's just so well, so organized around here, and there's plenty to do. So we're sort of just packing up today actually. We're gonna be heading down to near Atherton there, just a bit more of a closer base to check out some of the area around the Tablelands there. We haven't been there for an extremely long time, so really excited to get down there, have a bit of a look. It's a little bit of a cloudyish day today, so there's a little bit of rain sort of lingering around. I think some showers later on, but we'll hang out for a day or two and then get into it. All Alright, we're going for a bit of a spin out the back of the beautiful Tablelands behind Atherton here. We're just going to go down near Herberton. It's like a bit of sort of, like, I don't actually know really, a bit of like historic stuff and that, but I saw this first map I looked at, it's like the ... like the forward drive map that like sort of looped around through the ranges and down to the road there. I'm like, alright, we'll take that. So far it's just absolutely beautiful out here, just after the rain. Like, it's just nice and wet, big dense rainforest, like water everywhere, just absolutely amazing. We'll go for a bit of a look through and see what it's like.
See what we can find.
Alright, I've come across a little bit of a obstacle here. So it's a big tree has fallen down here. So we're in state parks. Of course, you want to always try and clear this up when you can, but we're pretty deep in on this track now. So I really want to get through, but unfortunately, we don't have a chainsaw on us, which sucks. But I'm kind of thinking that with the winch, we could probably pull that bit down off there onto the ground and should be able to get it off enough to get the car through. What was that? Something moving in there. Possibly enough to get the car through, if not enough, and you should be able to maybe just sort of drive over it. Obviously you want to be fully clear it with a chainsaw, you'll be able to clear it up quickly and throw it off. But yeah, wasn't expecting that, but I think we'll give it a go.
This way.
Yeah, I think we'll give it a go. It's going to be better than how it is now anyway. Yeah. So we'll at least give it a crack and see what happens. I think if I sort of grab it that way and pull it this way, it's way bigger than it kind of looks. So there's so much little trees and little sticks they're going to sort of, again, a chainsaw would be ideal. But I think going this way, pulling it back onto the ground and try and swing it back as much as we can back here, should be the go. What's of us lately in all the easy tracks we do, like literally Sunday easy tracks, the freaking winch comes out, everything's still filthy, muddy from what happened on the freaking crab track, which was the same thing, easy drive, end up getting wet. But anyway, I've sort of angled the car the best I can, see what happens. If not, there's a tree there, could maybe winch pulley off that if I've got the gear to do that, to give it a bit more of an angle. Alrighty, got it all set up there, and we'll try and pull it back and see what happens. There's quite a bit of force on it. So I think it's kind of wedged up in between the back of the other tree there. So there's actually quite a fair bit of load on the winch. So I'm just getting Mikayla right out of the way. So it should just drop on the ground. I'm just going to sort of try the winch one more, then I might just try and reverse back with the car a little bit just to give it that one. Because once it drops off that ledge there, she's happy days. Oh, Jesus Christ, there she goes. If it's enough for me to get through. It's not yet, anyway. I'll go a bit of a different approach here, just because of the angle. I want to try and get it off as much as I can, because if someone else has come along for our Sunday drive, their day won't get wrecked. But I've got this perfect position tree here, and I got my brand new Maxtrax winch ring, which I kind of don't want to use. It looks so freaking nice, but hopefully it should be able to use that. I don't have another tree trunk protector, so I must have to wrap the winch directly around the tree. But it's only going to come over a couple of meters, and it should be enough to drive around it. All right, I got it positioned up pretty good, I reckon. So we'll see how it goes. I hope the next person to come along bloody appreciates this. Putting the branches where I need to drive. Oh, I might be okay. The main part of the tree is good, but now the rest of the tree's sort of spun around that way. Made it better or worse. I could probably snap a couple of these off to get through. I get a good, that was textbook to get the other bit off though. That was bloody beautiful. Just reposition the winch just a little bit higher on the tree at the top there to see if it can just pull it back a little bit without pulling this main bit back. So give it a go and see how she goes. Oh, it's kind of not really doing what I want it to do. Oh, a little bit. Man, that's some pressure on the gear, I'll tell you that. Let's give the winch a rest for 2 seconds. Oh, there she goes, look at that. But stayed there, be alright. I could just slide underneath. It's still got tension on the been up down there. Still got tension on the winch there. I'm gonna try and give it. It's nearly run out of ropes. Gonna try and give it a bit more, and it should be pretty good. Oh, that worked out friggin' unbelievable. That's better even if you had the chainsaw. I am stoked. The track is back open.
That was perfect. Yay, we can get through now. We don't have to turn around and backtrack.
Well, that worked out friggin' magic. So it's actually gone like fully off the track now. Obviously, ideal for the whenever the rangers come through to clean that up. But that's pretty much opened up both lanes of the track there. So the good old winch pulley, the right positioning. That was a lot of load on the winch, so especially that first bit is a pretty friggin' heavy tree. So anyway, let's hope that's the last of it, but the track is back open for the weekend. Well, there you go. That was definitely worth it. How good has this drive been so far?
I love going through the rainforest. It's one of my favourite things. It's so beautiful and so green.
Yeah, and especially after it's just been raining, like drizzling rain for quite a few days now. So the tracks are nice and wet, which is good, but the rainforest is wet, like the water's flowing, like you sort of can't see. We're just like down in these little sort of creeks down in amongst the trees. You can just see the water trickling through, like it's just so thick and dense and just easy drive, but this is definitely better than the highway, eh?
Yeah.
Well, you know you're up pretty high on a hill when you're literally in the clouds. we're like going through, like literally driving through clouds, obviously hanging pretty bloody low, but we haven't flown for a while, so it kind of feels like we're in an airplane.
Up in the air. Put up to the park here in Herberton, and we've got a nice little shelter all to ourselves. I think they look brand new as well.
Yeah, how cool is this? You can like pull your car up to it and it's like your little day use area, and the water's just there. It's absolutely amazing. We're just looking for a bit of we're trying to look for a lookout up there, but we couldn't find one to pull up in the car and have a look. But this is absolutely amazing down here. So we've got something a little bit special.
What's on the menu?
we're going big. Like we're kind of maybe getting too far ahead of ourselves. We've gone
Getting a bit fancy.
We've gone top shelf, so we've got a little bit of a Scotch fillet we're going to chuck on today. So with some leftover coconut rice from the Thai joint last night.
And let's just look at this coconut rice for a second.
The green rice.
It's green.
I know.
It tasted good. It was amazing.
Yeah,
but
I've never seen coconut rice green.
We eat a lot of Thai and we always get coconut rice because it's amazing. But this is the first time we've seen green coconut rice.
Must be a Queensland thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
We've come to check out the historic village here in Atherton. Don't worry, we're not going to bore you with everything that we're going to look at, but Josh and I love looking at like antique, historic sort of stuff. It's $35 per adult and it's dog friendly, so we're going to go in and check it out.
God, we so need one of these in our lives. How scary is it? Look at this thing. I've gone on to Snapchat and put the filter on there. Have a look at this. Oh, how scary is that? Oh, let's go.